Good morning, everyone. Hope that you are well into your food journals at this point. We are in module modules 12. Module 11 and 12 for this week. You'll notice that module 11 is nutrition, module 12 is food journal. I've given you some extra time to do your food journaling within the aspect of the class to give you enough time to make sure that you get that information completed. I do want to go over real quick how to access the choosemyplate.gov website if you have not yet done that. Sorry, I'm trying to work off two computers here. So the website is www.choosemyplate, all one word, .gov. Okay. If you have not yet done logged in, you are going to want to create a profile for yourself. Okay. So one of the things that sorry, I'm logged in, so I might make it. Please bear with me here real quick. Not that that's embarrassing. All right. So the easiest way to find what you need is choosemyplate.gov. It'll bring you up. It'll have USDA in the upper left-hand corner, choosemyplate.gov, United States Department of Agriculture. Across the top, you'll see My Plate, audience, healthy eating styles, physical activity, online tools, popular topics. If you hover over online tools, you'll see on the far left, on the top row, there'll be the term Super Tracker. You'll want to click on Super Tracker. Okay? Super Tracker will give you up. It'll either give you an option. Mine has a lady, looks like someone with shoes on it, and it says Super Tracker at the top. You're going to want to click on Super Tracker. That'll give you the option to either create or log in. You're going to need to create a profile. My suggestion would be don't make it anything fancy. Use your hack email maybe because it will give you, the system will email you tips every once in a while. All right. So you're going to do once you're logged in, you will click on Food Tracker. It's the middle column in the top in the middle. Now, if you have not used this before, this is a very non-specific website. Let's put it to you that way. Unfortunately, though, it might be difficult for some of you to find some of the foods that you do eat on a daily basis. For example, living in South Central Pennsylvania, if you have a hankering for Rutter sweet tea every day, if you type in Rutter sweet tea, that will not come up. These are national foods. Now, if you go in have a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle from McDonald's every day, you could type in McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, and that would come up. So another example would be if you go to Sheetz and have a Mountain Dew slushie every day. Okay, of course, you're all in this class right now, so I'm sure they're all smalls if you would do that. But that would not show up. So there are some things where actually being less specific will give you options. I believe if something you eat is eggs, if you just type in eggs, I believe it gives you 147 different ways that you can have eggs, whether it's cooked with margarine, lard, fat, if it's even egg beaters, that's in there. So if you're having trouble finding a food, my suggestion would be get less specific. I know I've had a conversation with a couple of you regarding that. So keep that in mind as you're going through it. Make sure, so just a couple quick things about the website. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll see it says today. You want to make sure that day corresponds to the day of your food journal. That will become important at the end, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so make sure, now, the system does not, if you forget to switch between breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, it's not that big of a deal. If you're anal retentive like I am, you're going to want to make sure that what you ate under breakfast doesn't fall under lunch. So so there's a couple things that you just want to make sure that you're keeping aware of as you're going through the thing. Do not worry about the daily caloric allowance. That is something that you will it generates that based on what your goals were previously. Let's see what else. So it'll keep track of your daily eating. Even though it does not track water, please make sure that you put water in. Water is extremely important, and we'll go over that once we go through the nutrition chapter. Okay, so once you have your 5 days in, okay, your 5 days are in, they're uploaded. The system does automatically save it. I say that, and one of you will inevitably lose all your material. But unfortunately, there is no save button, at least not to my knowledge, on the system. So you hopefully it will automatically save it if you log out and log back in. That's why it's important to make sure the day is there. Okay. So once you are done, you will go up to My Reports. Okay. If you hover over My Reports again, it'll give you overview, food groups and calories, nutrients report, food details, meal summary, physical activity, history charts, and Pala Plus report. The one I'm interested in you submitting is your food groups and calories. So you'll click on that. Okay. And you'll type in the 5 days of your food journal. Okay. And what it'll do is it'll give you a list of things. Okay. And then within that list, it will give you pluses on the, I can't remember if it's on the left or right side. I believe it's on the left side by the food group. So it'll give you pluses. You want to click on all those pluses and expand all those categories. It's going to be, depending on how much food you eat, you're looking at maybe 3, 4, 5 pages of information. My suggestion would be at that point then is to convert that document to a PDF. That will be easiest for you. Now, you cannot convert it to the PDF first, then open the pluses. You have to open everything in the system before you convert it. So that's something important to remember also. So please make sure that you are opening up the report in. If you have a question before the due date, please let me know. I am going to extend the due date of the actual assignment due until August the 2nd. That is a Wednesday. Wednesday actually leading up to the final. Okay? So the assignment, your actual nutrient report, the actual nutrient report and your nutritional analysis, okay, all that must be together for full credit. The nutritional analysis part itself, what you type is 30 points, and submitting the report itself is 10. So for a total of 40 points for this assignment. All that being submitted to the Dropbox by 11:59 p.m. on August the 2nd, you will receive full credit for that. Obviously, if you want to get it done before then, please feel free to do so. And I will make sure that that is taken care of. Okay. If you do have any questions regarding this assignment, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. If you've never used SuperTracker before, it can be frustrating. The biggest thing is, like I said, get less specific with your food. Okay. It's better than it was when I first started using this. If you ate a BLT, you used to have to break down every single thing. You used to have to put in for bacon and lettuce and tomato, if you put butter on it, and the type of bread you ate. Now, if you type in BLT, hopefully it will come up. Okay, so that's just a couple quick things regarding the food journal. This is the only really big assignment for the class, other than the final itself, okay, which will be due also. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out via email, please, and we'll go from there. Have a great day.